Hello. Good evening. Had an ideal. I was talking to a client of mine, and I wanted to give y'all some information. These companies you can go on and block so the bureaus cannot check and verify whatever you're trying to dispute on your credit. ARS, LexisNexis, Teletrack, and Intervis. Make sure that you go on there and block all four of those companies. Some of them actually block you from, if you had a eviction from an apartment complex, even if you have a conviction with a felony, which a lot of people are getting denied because of a felony, no matter how old, no matter how small, how big. So make sure that you go and block those companies. Make sure that you invest in yourself too. Investing in yourself is very important. Educate yourself. Education does not end when you leave high school. Nor does it really start when you start school. Education is continuous to the day you pass on. So read. The main way to educate yourself is simply reading. We educated ourselves in grade school, junior high, high school, college, etc. All we did was read. All you really did was read to educate yourself. So the definition of education, educating yourself, is just reading. A lot of us stopped reading when we got out of school. We have to start back reading because that's where the power is at. That's where the knowledge is at. That's where the information is at. We live in an information world, and we have to learn information. Learn information about your history, your culture, your people. Go back. Go travel the world too. Even if you can only travel through YouTube. Look at the different countries in Africa. Ethiopia, Ghana, Egypt, Dubai. Research them. You can research them through TV now. YouTube is a lot. It's a lot of information on there. But nothing beats reading a book. Start with reading a simple book. Let me see. One that I like is As a Man Thinketh by James Allen, I think it is. Start with something that simple. There's a few books. The Alchemist, I was just referred to by The Alchemist today. I think I read it once. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. That's another good book, another great book. Let me see, one of my favorites. One of my favorites is 369. 369 is one of my favorites today. Whatever field you in, or whatever field you want to get in, research it. There's too much information out here now. We are in the information age. Social media, but use social media to your best advantage. Use social media to your advantage. Not keeping up with what's going on with anybody but yourself. Study. Get into the habit of meditating, which is a form of prayer. When you wake up every morning, meditate first. Meditate. Before you do anything, start doing for self first. Self is number one. Number one person in your world is yourself. So, get your credit together. We live in a credit society now. Get your credit together. Any, let me see, what is it? Any negative remarks, collections on your credit, don't pay them, none of them. Because you don't really owe none of the collection companies. You may owe the company, but you don't owe the collection company. By law, you never went into agreement with the collection company. You went into agreement with whatever company that is. Whatever company that is, 9 times out of 10, they wrote that debt off. But then the collection company turned around and bought the debt from the original debtor. But the original debtor wrote it off. Unless it's like an electric bill or a gas bill, something like that, you probably got to deal with those companies if you still live in the same city. But get your credit straight. read, learn information. Keep following me because I'm gonna start giving out free information that I've learned over the years dealing with credit. Get you a copy of what's called a 609 letter. Google it, YouTube it, pay for a copy of it. You can send that letter to a lot of collection companies to get stuff taken off. You have to educate yourself. A lot of us don't have the money to pay somebody else to do it, but we have the time to study and learn how to do it. If you have the money to pay somebody else to do it, do that. And use your time wisely learning something else. I just passed the life insurance license from the state of Texas last week. So I'm very, very proud of myself for that. So now I'm officially a life insurance specialist, something I've been studying on for the last few months, but I've been dibbling and dabbling in it for years. I actually got my first life insurance policy back in 1999. Didn't know what I had, but now I'm learning it more. Learn to invest in real estate. Real estate is something that we will always have and always need. So a lot of us, especially from the Midwest, those of you from the Midwest is a great place for rental property. Right now is not a time to buy, but right now is a time to study and get ready to buy. Right now, build your credit, build your funding, build your finances to be prepared to buy in the next 6 months or so. I say by the summer, be ready to buy. For now, invest and invest in yourself. Invest right here. Invest in your knowledge. We all know how to exercise our physical body. We know how to exercise our physical body. But how do you exercise the mind and the brain, the most powerful muscle that we have? By reading. Actually, one of my favorite books, right here. Sitting on the desk. One of my favorite books. I recommend this book. I was just sitting here at the desk. Another person I like is this young lady. Follow her. Great information. Great information. I think she has a YouTube channel. She actually has a YouTube channel. Start subscribing to these different YouTube channels. Financial education. We definitely need to enhance our financial education. And you can follow me on Instagram. I got an Instagram channel, Dorvana Consulting. I consult. A lot of information I just give away for free, especially when it comes to building your credit and establishing credit. I give it away for free. Go to my link. I have a link for you soon where you can check your credit. For now, you can use Credit Karma. It's not actually accurate because it's free. Anything free don't have to be accurate when it comes to credit because, let me see, TransUnion actually owns Credit Karma. So TransUnion gets paid because it's a platform of viewers that they get paid from. But education, education, education. Educate yourself on your health as well because the first part of wealth is your health. You have to start eating right. You have to educate yourself on the food that you eat. Stay away from processed foods. I know we live in a meat-eating society, but I recommend that you stay away from eating meat. So slowly, gradually get off of the transition. I am plant-based now myself, probably about 85% plant-based, maybe 90%, which means I don't eat no animal products. Every blue moon I go have something sweet. Even my ice cream is made from almond milk or soy milk or oat milk or something. But your health is number one. So educate yourself, educate yourself, educate yourself on your health and your wealth. They go hand in hand because when you're sick, and it depends on how sick you are, you give up all the money you have to have a healthy life. And money don't always buy health. So educate yourself on your health and your wealth. I am going to start doing at least one video and delivering one video every 2-3 days. I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna do 3 videos a week. My YouTube channel. Again, follow me on my Instagram. And I'm building a health and wealth retreat to start hosting events, hosting boot camps, financial boot camps. I reside now in Florida. I'm down in the Sunshine State, practicing my retirement, as I say, walking the beach every day, taking care of myself. But I suggest everybody start with a simple book, As a Man Thinketh. That's one of the simplest ones that I could say start with. And for those that like to dig deeper, you can start with 369. Billy Carson. Billy Carson wrote a great book. I'm actually currently reading 19 Keys, a brother out of St. Louis, young, smart, educated brother. I just finished reading one of his books. Simple read, very simple read. So those are authors that I follow, I watch. Earn Your Leisure. Start following Earn Your Leisure. I went to the event they had in Atlanta, which was great. Mind-blowing event. So follow their channel. Subscribe to Earn Your Leisure on YouTube. Subscribe to that. There's many others, many others. So I just wanted to step back in and drop some jewels for the people out there, share what I learned. I will be licensed in Florida and Missouri, St. Louis, my hometown. Next, I should have those 2 licenses in the next 60 days. I will be in Atlanta. I'm actually a hedge fund manager as well. We're going to our second gala, which will be in Atlanta this coming weekend, January 21st. So we'll be down there learning some information, sharing some information, educating ourselves as well. So you can reach out to me for education and financial and some history. I love reading history and I love networking with other people. So stay tuned and be on the lookout for my financial boot camps coming soon. Probably the summer. I'm going to try to have them done by April the 1st. I'm in the processes of getting it built right now. I have a retreat that I'm building up in Crystal River, Florida. So look it up, Google it. It's a natural spring. It's an hour north of Tampa, Florida. So look that up, and you can look me up also on Health and Wealth Glamping Retreat, which is my other page for the boot camp that I'm starting. So until next time, those are my gems for today. Educate, 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 and be thankful. Because right now, if you could read, you can achieve anything you want to. Peace.